about to be extremely terrible, so try to ignore that. Um, I don't know what to do. I'm bored. Check Twitter. Hmm, I know what I could do. Play some Plague. Just for the sake of the video. Why not? I was about to hear a lot of noise real quick, so bear with me. I gotta put my case on so that you're not hearing a whole bunch of my fucking fingers rubbing against the side of my phone and shit. The first time I tried to record a video with this, I recorded about 20 minutes worth of footage. I played Agario. I played one game of Agario, and then played Need for Speed for like the other 18 minutes. And didn't even know that it would record my voice either. So that's the thing. Typically, I don't really have sounds in this game. Yeah. Nope, nope, nope. Shut the fuck up. Oh, wait. Fucking hate country music with everything in me. Alright. It is a virus. And typically my go-to one for viruses is China, because it's one of the most populated. So typically the way that I find works best with viruses is to basically use all your DNA on transmission. Don't worry about symptoms. And by this, the viral instability, it basically makes it to where all of this is done for you. If this one the insomnia one down here in the bottom left. If that one isn't done after a certain amount of time, the cure will be made a lot faster than it would if you were to buy it beforehand. So what I like to do is wait until the cure, like people start beginning cure research, and then I get this if it hasn't been, mutated already. So for now, I think I'm gonna go with water first, and just wait till the DNA built up. I think virus. Uh, I do only have the free version on my phone, but out of the three that I've unlocked already, which is obviously bacteria, virus, and fungus, I'd have to say the hardest one is definitely fungus. It takes forever for people to get infected, especially if you were to put it in somewhere like the United States, because the United States is typically like the cleanest. Well, not the cleanest, but it's a lot harder for people to get infected because they wash their hands and shit. And that's actually something that it takes into consideration in this game. So, yeah. Especially on Brutal, though. On Brutal, everybody washes their hands. It's ridiculous. Alright. We're going to go with livestock. I'm sure most of you don't know this, but I am 19 years old, and if I, like, take short little pauses between speaking or whatever, either I'm being extremely quiet because I'm focusing, or I am smoking a cigarette, which I do not condone smoking cigarettes. They're by no means good for you. I was just around a lot of smokers when I was younger, and never really got a good chance to get away from that, and it just kind of happened. Really, I blame it on my ex, but I can't really do that. I was the one that decided to do it, and I regret it every day. It's really hard to quit smoking. I've had a lot of friends try, and they've tried doing it cold turkey, which is absolutely not a good idea. You have terrible withdrawals, like to the point where you like see shit sometimes. If you smoke long enough, it's terrible. I wouldn't suggest smoking at all, actually. It actually kind of bothers me when I'm doing this in the video, but I mean, the garage is really the only place I have to, I guess, speak in private right now. Because if I were to do it in my room, uh, other people would be able to hear me, and not really comfortable with that yet. Haven't got to that point, but yeah. See how it's automatically, mutating to these. It's pretty good. I like the virus. Until I have the other ones unlocked, right now the virus is my favorite by far. Bacteria was a pain in the ass. The first time I ever played, it took so long for me to pass bacteria. I never, I couldn't even beat it on casual, which was an issue, but eventually I got better at it. It takes a bit. I think this time I'm gonna go with rat. But it takes a bit to get used to the game and to learn how it works. And once you do, it's pretty simple. Yes. More places. Liking up that DNA. That's what I like to hear. Or see, I guess. The game is really slow paced. I wish I had the full version so I could fast forward and shit. You can do that up here, but I don't. I don't really feel like paying for it right now. Shut up, phone. Just do what I tell you. I don't even have sound on. Y'all won't be able to hear the music because I have my headphones in, but that's the thing. It sounds really shitty when I record with this, or the app that I'm using. This one, it's called Playcast. It's free in the Google Play Store. And it's really easy to use. I guess with an Android, you have to make sure that your phone is updated all the way, like software and all that. As long as it's updated all the way, it'll work just fine. I actually just updated my phone for this, like this morning. Typically, I'll wait until about half the population, or like three-fourths of the population is infected before I start making the lethality go up. But typically, the viruses will mutate to lethal. Oh, wrong one. It'll update to lethal symptoms. Typically, about the time I'll hit about 3 million or 3 billion. I mean, so usually it won't matter, but the insects, and then we'll start working on abilities. Basically, I'll wait until infected is about 3 billion before I start updating or not updating, what's it called? Evolving this viral instability. Typically, I'll wait because it usually it'll mutate pretty quickly without it, but later on is typically when you need it the most. Actually, I think I'm just gonna do it right now. It's not really doing it very fast. As long as the infectivity is as up as possible, it'll typically get to everybody pretty quickly. Right now, it's kind of getting out of the country is really slow. By the way, uh, Halloween's tomorrow, so those of you watching this, happy Halloween for tomorrow because it's probably going up tomorrow, but it might go up tonight. You'll probably be watching it tomorrow, maybe. Probably not though. I don't have very many subscribers, which sucks. But typically, it goes a lot faster. We'll do drug resistance. Next, we'll do cold. That way, it can get to this fucking Greenland. The last time I played, or the first time I played this, it made it to everywhere but Greenland, and Greenland was the one leading the cure, so the cure got finished before I could even infect them. Alright, let's do another one of these, and then we'll do cold, and we'll go ahead and do the insomnia thing. We'll do another one. That way, it takes a lot longer for the cure to be made, and when people are all like not so self-aware and shit, it'll take a lot longer for the cure to be finished. See, no, it's not even a priority at this point. And almost half of the population is infected. And it's all in these areas, which is crazy. I'm waiting for it to spread to other places. Well, it is, but alright. We'll do heat and another viral instability and cold. Next we're going to do genetic hardening. 14. I think it's getting lethal now because of this one. And once it gets to, or once I get enough for this inflammation, I'll probably do that one. There we go. Yeah, fuck you, Greenland. I don't like you. By the way, if I say anything that's offensive to anybody watching this, don't take offense, because I don't really mean it like that. I usually just mean it in gaming terms. Usually I'll save the genetic reshuffle for when the cure gets to about 40%, and then I'll use it, or start using it. At this point, I really need to, that's loud. I really need to focus on saving up DNA, that way I can actually have it all later on when I need to fight the cure. So I'll let it fill up most of the way. Yeah. Going pretty fast now. I gotta remember to keep track of this. Sorry if you hear a lot of like kind of shuffling noises. It's the mic on my phone is really fucking sensitive, so usually it wouldn't become a problem. Like if I was recording with something else, like with something on a computer, it wouldn't be this issue. I would be able to record the game volume directly from the phone and not through the speaker in the back of the phone, which is what it does now. And it's a real pain in the ass because it sounds fucking terrible. That reshuffle. It's not very much, but any damage against the cure helps. Do blood. What else do I need to do? That environmental hardening. I haven't even, usually when I play, I don't focus on the cold and the heat very much. So that's the first time, like, I've never actually seen environmental hardening as an option until now. But this won't take very long. Now I'm just gonna save my DNA and not use it and let the this instability do its job and mutate lethally. The majority of the people are infected now. There's only about 1.5 billion left to be infected. I'm pretty close to done. Hopefully I won't need to use a genetic reshuffle anytime soon. Okay, I should probably use one now. Alright, come on, kill faster. I need to make sure these people don't do anything stupid. Cure and can be lethal. I'll go ahead and involve that. And now I'll save them. Because I know I'm not going to get very much later on in the game, which is usually when I need them the most. Oh, so look at that. The world's almost done. I'm trying to hold my phone as still as possible so I'm not making so much noise with it. This is the only place right here that hasn't been infected completely yet. It's almost done though. Oh, I missed it. Son of a bitch. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Reshuffle. Keep saving them. I gotta make sure my DNA stays over 40 for as long as possible. That way, if I do end up needing it to do anything left. Alright, at this point, I can go to symptoms and make sure that it's all evolved. Go to transmission, I can devolve all of these because they're not really needed anymore since everybody else is infected. That way I can get all these DNA points. Actually, fuck, I just realized it's a virus and it costs to devolve. Well, that's shit. Might have just fucked myself over a little bit.
You mean to turn that light out?
Alright.
Leave it on.
Alright.
Like it did last time.
I don't leave it on. Looks like it's about done. I'll go ahead and do insanity, because why not? So, this is a success. There's no one healthy left in the world. Population's almost dead. Alright, let's do a countdown. 3, 2, 1. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Come on. Done. Game over. Go ahead and post it to Twitter, 'cause why not? Alright. If you'd like, that's my Twitter if you want to go follow it. The majority of the time, if I'm uploading a video, I'll typically post a link to it here within like a couple of minutes of me uploading it. But yeah, this has been Renslow, and see you guys later.